Hey all, Aldera here, and today I wanted to show how I built a squid farm for a landlocked base. Most of the squid farm tutorial videos already out, at least the ones that I have come across are for randomly generated water areas such as like oceans and lakes and stuff. This is my take for doing everything if you were at a landlocked base. And start off, I'm going to make this one 24 by 24. I've already marked out the area with a cobblestone. So first I'm going to build the ladder to the first part of it, and I'm going to build that 3 blocks away. I am building this 30 high, and it'll be 24 by 24. Okay, back, and then realized I didn't terraform the cliff back far enough. Now that that's fixed, to continue on with the building. Normally I wouldn't suggest building something like this alongside a cliff, but this is just an area and just to show how to build one. If I were to build it here, I would have terraformed the cliff back farther. Okay, now that that ring's built, we'll build the canals below to try and basically channel and funnel the squid to where we want them, a collection area. Now I already pre-counted out basically to form a middle place. These really don't have to matter. They're not going to be like water flows or anything. Okay, now that the canals are, well, not really canals, but collection points are set up, you can, for example, I'm going to create some trapdoors as an example. Basically, this whole area will be filled with water. The squid will swim down and fall into these trenches, and basically eventually we'll end up on top of the trapdoors. The reason I added trapdoors is to stop the water flow from going any lower, and also you can use this as kind of like an aquarium if you wanted. Now to start setting up for the water. For this, you can use any material. I suggest using dirt for this part, just simply because it's easier to remove. And I'm going to do a cut here until I get the dirt filled in. Okay, now that we have the dirt laid out, I am going to go down below carefully. And I dropped sand blocks on each of the corners, and basically that represents where the water will fall. And now, so the water doesn't go everywhere, I'm going to build a quick ring. Alright, that'll keep the water from going everywhere. I'll go back up on top and start filling the water up there, which is actually easier than it might sound. Now what I'm going to do is create an infinite water pool up here. Start placing the water. I'm not exactly sure, but once you get, it should automatically start filling in. Set it back to day so we can see. Doing this, slowly expanding it out. I have no method to my madness. I'm just placing random buckets and letting it turn into infinite water sources. And now we have a large pool of water. I'm going to start removing all the dirt. And we're just about done. You could leave it set up like this. Though the squids that do spawn, they'll swim out towards this edge and they fall down. So what I normally do is add a stone ring and water flowing towards it. No rain right now, please. Thank you. Gotta love single player commands for testing and building stuff like this. Now what I do here is fill this in with water so that if any squid that fall out will hit that water block and be pushed back in. I actually just building another stone ring and another water flow so that to push these squid back in, because they sometimes can hit this outer block as well. And if you're building around like a cliff like this, or any place where there's a chance for a mob to actually walk in, you would want to build this up higher if the land terrain is even with this, or you can just terraform it back, because if mobs walk in there they'll get stuck. Sometimes they'll swim up. I found skeletons actually swimming around on mine in there, and I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.